bicycle accidents, again, it's even worse than if you're on a motorcycle. A lot of these clients that we get with bicycle accidents, they're minors. And doesn't mean that their injuries are more than what an adult's injuries would be, but most of the bicyclists that we've come across, or majority of them, have been minors. And with minors, it's very, very important that you speak with the parents and find out exactly what this child is going through. Because a lot of times we've noticed that kids, as you may remember when you were a child, is something that happened to you, you didn't necessarily want to say, oh my God, I'm in pain, I can't do this, I can't do that. You're a kid, you're agile, you want to do what you usually do, so you kind of put everything that you're feeling on the back burner. And then what ends up happening is, as you're growing older and this hasn't been attended to, now your injuries are becoming more serious and more of a lifelong issue that you're going to have to deal with. So getting in touch with the parents immediately to find out how this child has been affected and what they're going through, and what are the changes in their day-to-day activities. A lot of parents tell us, look, he can't do PE anymore. Or he used to run and play football in the backyard with his cousins, and he's not doing that anymore because of the injuries that he has. However, he just doesn't want to really talk about it. Or kids may have traumatic brain injuries as a result of being on a bicycle and getting hit by a car and being airborne, landing on the ground on their head. And these head injuries are not necessarily immediately detected through a CT scan or a brain scan. This is something that you would need this child to be evaluated by the proper doctors based on evaluation questions they ask, and they find out how their life is altered and what issues they're dealing with. They may be able to determine that yes, there is a TBI, traumatic brain injury, and these are the steps we need to take to make sure that it doesn't become a lifelong issue. So bicycle accidents, there's a lot of catastrophic injuries that happen. And again, the statute of limitations is 2 years, but you never want to wait till the last minute. And at the same time, you want to make sure that you keep your bike. You want to make sure that you don't discard that bike, because that's evidence. The point of impact, you need to determine the point of impact you're going to be able to determine through that bike. And if need be, you bring an expert into this case, and that expert is going to want to look at that bike as a reconstructionist, let's say, to determine how the accident happened, what was the point of impact, and therefore the cause was Joe Schmo who collided into you. A lot of things need to be attended to and taken care of immediately, as opposed to letting it sit and saying, okay, I'll get to it down the line because I have so much time.